Ciao da Alex Pierro, bentornati su Jam TV. Oggi con le incursioni di Jam vi portiamo all'hotel Principe di Savoia di Milano, dove abbiamo incontrato in esclusiva per voi il mitico chitarrista dei Queen Brian May. Brian ha presentato il suo nuovo progetto One Voice insieme alla strepitosa cantante Kerry Ellis. Durante la conferenza stampa naturalmente c'è stato spazio per parlare anche di Queen, un ricordo per l'amico recentemente scomparso David Bowie e anche un omaggio al nostro bel paese. Sentite cosa ci ha raccontato.
I work with Kerry, who is a complete inspiration. You put a song in her lap and she makes it something different. She finds something and we think we find the essence of the song. And I think people write songs for a reason. You know, even the most kind of paltry pop song, if you look carefully, you find there's some reason that somebody wrote that and something got into them from their soul. So we have a lot of joy in discovering this kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working together a long, long time, and we have our own things that go along on the side. You know, Brian obviously does Queen and all the other things that he does, you know, Adam Lambert charity, the whole thing. And I obviously do theatre. And how we started working together really was, there was a cast album made of the show, and I think then the show was going to be opened in Spain for the first time, and they were recording No One But You, which was my song in the show. And there was a big orchestral version made of the song. So Brian then brought the song back, and I got to record my version of No One But You. And it was the first time we kind of were in the studio together. And it was then that Brian kind of said, I'd like to do some more recording with you. You know, would you like to make an album? And I had to think about it for all of 2 seconds, and we went on to do that, and it took time, because it took time to develop our sound and what was right for us to record, because I was from musicals and obviously Brian was in Queen, and to merge the two sounds together took time to find out what that was. But I think the beauty of us is that we have our own thing going on, and then we bring our own experiences together to make something different. And that's what music is all about, discovering new sounds and bringing two completely different genres together. And it seems to work, and we enjoy that. And I'm very privileged and lucky and honoured to get to do that. I think what's a big change in my life is that I've got to be myself. With Brian I get to sit and sing and chat and be myself, whereas I've been playing characters for years and been other people. So this is it's very lightening for me, and it's very liberating for me to be able to be myself and sing songs as myself, and Brian's made that happen for me.
The two of us, we can do anything we want, and together we've discovered, I think, some of the greatest songs on earth, you know, and with Queen we were not really free to explore this. We know people want to hear Queen music, they want to see that Queen spectacle. And it's very different from what we do. We're very sort of, you know, close with the audience, and we have fun. Queen, it's big, and people expect that. You know, I think it's great that we can be Queen in some way, thanks to having this amazing man who has the persona, he has the voice, but he also has the persona to do Queen songs, and not to be Freddie. You know, we could not possibly have a Queen. You know, a Freddie impersonator. You have someone who is full of life and fun and camp and funny and communicates. So we do it, and that's it. And you know, the funny thing is, we didn't try. You know, we didn't look for this person. We were okay. I think Roger and I were very happy that we had a career. And we thought, well, really, it's kind of finished. That side of it, you know. And then Adam Lambert comes up, and there he is. He's completely formed. He was on this reality show, not reality, American Idol, yeah, you know. And we went to play with him and the other guy who were in the finals. And of course Adam didn't win, but it was kind of apparent to everybody that he was something very special. And the only reason he didn't win was because there was this massive kind of anti-gay lobby to stop him being voted for. Very strange. In America today, you think that wouldn't happen, but it did happen. So suddenly we had this guy, and he can sing Queen stuff, and everybody was telling us, you must work with this guy, you must. But you know, it happened organically. We talked for a while, and then he came along. But it's no effort to find the stuff, because he knows Queen, he knows our material. He also has a kind of closeness in the way he wants to project himself. You know, he's a natural front man. He's a natural communicator with the audience. He has that whole kind of slightly self-deprecating, slightly self-mocking heroism. You know, he's full of confidence but humility as well. So he's perfect. You know, it doesn't really take any effort. He's a nice guy. He's nice, which is very important if you're going to tour with people. He's a nice man. We have fun. So we just do it when we can. It's no problem. And I'm sure the second that it is a problem, we'll just go, okay, thanks, that was good. Goodbye. Good luck. I saw David quite a lot, but there was this one intense period where we were working in Montreux, and David lived nearby, and he would pop into the studio, and one of those times we made the Under Pressure track. We just got into it and put our heads down and made this track. And it was an amazing experience, very unusual, very intense. He was an unusual creator, David, very unusual. He had an amazing kind of breadth of vision. And he had the ability to marshal other people's talents, which is quite a big thing. You know, he was able to kind of look at everything and say, okay, we can use this and this and this and this, and we create this. So a great kind of coordinator with David, a great catalyst, and a very lateral thinker, which is what you need in art. So it's a very sad loss. You know, I had no idea he was so ill. In fact, a lot of times when we played recently, we would send a little message to David and say, do you want to come and play? You know, but he was always like, no, things aren't right at the moment. But I didn't know he was as ill as that. So it was very sudden and very sad to lose him. It was a great loss to music. I've got to say, Italy is full of this stuff. I mean, you're so good with your past. I think it's wonderful. You have something that we don't, I think. I think we have trashed our past so much. You know, we put it in little boxes. And London is such a mess, you know. But you go to Rome, you went to Florence, it's beautiful. Now you manage to make things modern but still respect the past and love the past. And you know, your culture is something so precious. I find Italy beautiful everywhere. But the one thing that men do not understand, if they understand science, the one thing men do not understand is women. And I'm this person, and that doesn't change. You know, I worked with her for 15 years, I don't understand her. No idea. But what was the song? Which song? Well, you know, this is very interesting because it's a song which wasn't a hit, but very much from Freddie's heart, and we love it. And it has a stark reality to it. It's about the way Freddie saw life. You know, in Bohemian Rhapsody, you get nothing really matters, but in life, it's real. You get, what he feels when he wakes up in the morning. Which is a massive stuff that is hard to articulate. And I think it's a very brave song. It sort of expresses his guilt and his fears. It's not a rock star song. It's not like, hey, how great it is to get drunk and play it. It's a song about really the vulnerability that he feels inside. So I love this stuff. And we enjoy doing that. It's our little tribute to Freddie.
Yeah, somewhere.
I think I'm in it.
He's in the hotel. Hi, this is Kerry, and I'm saying hello to all of my friends on Gem TV.